Hello friends. In this video, I will talk about the importance of pH in everyday life. As you know that pH means power of hydrogen ions, and pH help us to understand so many things related to our day-to-day life. In the same context, we are talking about the importance of pH for plants and animals. Plants and animals are sensitive to the pH range. Our body works in the pH range of 7 to 7.4, that is slightly alkaline. For the digestion of food in our stomach, we need acidic pH that is created by hydrochloric acid. Similarly, in our intestine, bile juice plays an important role in creating alkaline medium for the digestion of food. pH level is also required to be maintained in our mouth to prevent tooth decay. In case the pH of mouth falls below 5.5, it would lead to excessive production of acid resulting into tooth decay. When the pH of rain is less than 5.6, it is called acid rain. Plants and animals also use acid and basic substances for their defense. So self-defense by animals and plants using chemical warfare is also the example of importance of pH. Nettle sting inject formic acid in our body, whose remedy is available just beside it. Another plant, dock plant, the leaf of dock plant can be rubbed on the tongue area and you will get relief. Similarly, in case of bee sting, we can apply soap on the stung area to get the relief, because bee sting injects formic acid and soap is alkaline or basic in nature, which gives us relief. Farmer can also treat his field with some alkaline substances like calcium oxide, calcium hydroxide or calcium carbonate after the acid rain to neutralize the acidity of field. In this way, we can say that pH is of great importance in everyday life. There are some naturally occurring acids which are found in the substances present around us. You can see the table on your screen. Vinegar contains acetic acid, orange citric acid, tamarind contains tartaric acid, tomato oxalic acid. Sour milk or curd contains lactic acid, lemon citric acid, ant sting contains methanoic or formic acid. They are the same thing. Nettle sting contains methanoic acid. Now we talk about salts. What is a salt? Salt is an ionic compound which is formed by neutralization reaction. There are so many salts which are very important for us, and the salt can be used to produce so many important compounds. So chemicals from the salts include sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is obtained by electrolysis process. Electrolysis of brine gives us sodium hydroxide. Brine is the name given to saturated salt solution in water. When electricity is passed through the saturated salt solution called brine, we get sodium hydroxide along with hydrogen and chlorine gas. Chlorine is evolved at anode, hydrogen gas is evolved at cathode, and sodium hydroxide is present near cathode. Due to the formation of chlorine and NaOH, which is called alkali, this process is called chlor-alkali process. Chlor for chlorine and alkali for NaOH. The products obtained from chlor-alkali process are industrially very important. Hydrogen is used as a rocket fuel. Hydrogen is also used in the preparation of artificial butter like margarine and vegetable ghee from vegetable oils. Chlorine is used as a disinfectant for the preparation of bleaching powder, for PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride, used for making plastic pipes, and CFC chlorofluorocarbons. NaOH caustic soda is used in the preparation of soap, detergent, as well as in artificial fibers and in the preparation of paper. Chlorine combines with NaOH to form household bleach, which is used for bleaching cloths and paper in paper industries. Now the next salt is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is chemically called calcium oxychloride or chloride of lime. Bleaching powder is commercially produced by passing chlorine gas over dry slaked lime. There are so many uses of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is used for bleaching purposes. Bleaching is the process of removing the color from the fabric. Once the cloths get bleached, they cannot regain their original color. Bleaching powder is also used in paper industries for bleaching wood pulp to obtain pure white paper. Bleaching powder contains oxygen in its formula. This oxygen provides oxidizing property to it, and that's why it is a very good oxidizing agent used in chemical industries. Due to the presence of chlorine, bleaching powder is a very good disinfectant. It is used for disinfecting, that is germ killing, in swimming pool and as well as in waterworks. So these were the use of bleaching powder. Next salt we have baking soda. Baking soda is chemically sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Its chemical formula is NaHCO3. It is formed by passing carbon dioxide gas through ammoniated brine. It is a mild non-corrosive base which is sparingly soluble in water. When it is heated, this salt produces carbon dioxide gas. This is used for baking purposes in baking industry for the preparation of cakes, idli, bhatura, pakodas. These substances make the cake fluffy. The fluffiness of cake is due to the evolution of CO2 when baking soda is heated. The important use of baking soda include formation of baking powder. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and a mild edible acid, tartaric acid. Tartaric acid is mixed in baking soda in powdered form. We can prepare tartaric acid by crushing, grinding dried raw mangoes. When baking powder is heated or mixed with water, CO2 is produced, which causes the bread and the cake to rise and making them soft and spongy. Baking soda, due to its basic nature, it is used as an ingredient of antacid. Antacids are medicines which are taken to get relief from acidity and indigestion problem. Baking soda is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. Next salt we have washing soda. Washing soda is Na2CO3.10H2O. As you can see on your screen, washing soda is prepared by crystallization of sodium carbonate. Formula is Na2CO3.10H2O. It is chemically called sodium carbonate decahydrate. Deca for 10, hydrate for water molecule. These .10H2O are water molecules of crystallization, which are loosely bonded to the crystals of sodium carbonate and provide cleansing action to this compound. As the name indicates, washing soda is used for washing utensils and cloths in laundries as well as for domestic purposes. It is also used for the preparation of glass, paper, soap. You can remember all three by GPS. G for glass, P for paper, and S for soap. It is also used for the manufacturing of borax and for removing the permanent hardness of water. Hard water contains calcium or magnesium salts and does not produce foam with soap. So this water is unsuitable for washing purposes. To make it suitable for washing purposes, washing soda is added in it. Washing soda removes permanent hardness of water. Another important salt that we have is plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris, POP, is prepared from gypsum. It was first of all prepared in Paris, so it is called plaster of Paris. It is chemically calcium sulphate hemihydrate. The formula is CaSO4.12H2O. It is produced by heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin or 100 degrees Celsius. Gypsum formula is CaSO4.2H2O. When it is heated, it produces plaster of Paris. Heating should be carefully controlled. Otherwise, if the temperature exceeds 100 degrees Celsius, then half water molecule will also be evaporated and dead burnt plaster is formed, which has no property like that of POP. POP is a white colored powdery substance which becomes hard on mixing water into it. The hardness is because of the formation of gypsum. Plaster of Paris is used in hospitals, in orthopedics department for putting plaster on fractured bones. This is also used for plastering walls and ceilings of our houses. It is also used for making toys, statues, monuments, as well as for decorative items. It makes the surfaces smooth. Plaster of Paris is also used for making fireproof bricks and for sealing apparatus in the laboratory. You can see the equation on your screen. This equation is about the reaction of plaster of Paris with water. This reaction is exothermic in nature. When water is mixed into plaster of Paris, it turns into hard mass of gypsum. Plaster of Paris should be stored in airtight containers, otherwise it will react with the moisture present in air and convert into hard mass. Now you have the home assignment. You can see some questions on your screen. You have to match these questions and try solving more questions based on acid and base. This was all about the acid and base. I will bring next video for you very soon. Till then, good.